Welcome to the Crystal Bar podcast, where I'll be sharing crystal wisdom and guidance to empower, enlighten, and educate you. I'm Claire, owner of the Crystal Bar, and my goal is to guide you on your spiritual path of knowledge searching, self-discovery, and growth. So join me for a dose of crystal knowledge, cosmic updates, a sprinkle of astrology, and other exciting topics. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Welcome to another episode of my podcast. Thank you for being here. I hope you've had a really good week. And I don't know about you, but I've got a lot of spring in my energy. Now, as you know, if you listen to my podcasts a lot, you know that I say that spring for me starts in January. I have winter for Christmas and New Year, and then spring is here. Do you know what? There's no shade on anybody that loves to hibernate up until the spring equinox. That's all good. We all do our own thing. But for me personally, I love getting into the new year and just growing and becoming the person that I aim to be and want to be, and growing on all of that. And with the alarm going off at 6:30 and sunlight being in the sky, it invigorates me so much. And of course, we jumped into Pisces season yesterday. And the Pisces season is really asking us to shift our energies away from the brilliant, detached electricalism of Aquarius and towards empathy, intuition, spirituality. Now, Aquarius season was an opportunity to treasure your wild individuality, to lean into the qualities that made you unlike anyone else. But each zodiac sign builds on and learns from the one that came before it. And Pisces season asks us to recognize that even though we're all unique, we're still connected, we're still independent, and the barriers that keep us isolated from each other aren't quite as solid as they appear to be. Now, like all water signs, Pisces is emotionally orientated. You feel everything deeply. There's a bit of a stereotype which you're likely familiar with if you've spent any time looking at astrology memes, that Pisces cries all the time. Happiness, loneliness, and rage are all equally able to trigger tears. And this doesn't mean that you'll spend this whole season weeping, but you should expect to come reacquainted with your deeper emotions. You don't have to do anything with them just now. Don't think of them as data points or puzzles to solve or obstacles to overcome, because all Pisces season really asks is that you experience them. So as we are doing a bit of soul searching, today I'm going to dive into one of the most exciting and fulfilling topics: discovering your passion and unlocking your full potential. Now, passion isn't just about having a hobby or a job you like. It's an energy. It's a force that fuels you and makes you richer. So if you've ever wondered, what am I truly meant to do, or how can I connect more deeply with what I love, this episode is for you. Passion itself is deeply rooted in psychology and neuroscience. And when we engage in activities that we love, our brains release dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. Now, this reinforces our desire to encourage and engage in these activities, creating a positive feedback loop. Now, there are two forms. You've got harmonious passion, and this occurs when your interests align with your values and lifestyle, bringing joy and fulfillment without overwhelming other aspects of your life. And then you have obsessive passion. This happens when a pursuit becomes all-consuming, sometimes leading to burnout or imbalance. And the key is to cultivate harmonious passion, something that energizes you and enhances you rather than controls it. So this energy is already within you. It's just about recognizing it. Thinking about moments when you felt truly, truly alive, when you felt engaged and feel full of energy. Just ask yourself, what makes me lose track of time? What do I do that gives me energy rather than drains me? When do I feel more excited and inspired? And what do I naturally gravitate towards in my free time? These moments are clues to what truly excites you. Sometimes it's obvious. Maybe you love painting, writing, or helping others. Other times it's more subtle, hidden in everyday moments. But the key is to be present and aware of how you feel throughout the day. So once you start recognizing what excites you, how do you tap into it more? Well, make time for it. Whether it's 10 minutes a day or a few hours a week, you need to honor this. Set aside time to explore what excites you and to see what a positive effect it has on your life. Surround yourself with the right people. Who's inspiring you? Who's energizing you? Being around passionate individuals can ignite your own enthusiasm. And there's nothing worse than making sure that you're feeling high and light and feeling excited for the majority of the time. Now, I know for a fact that this isn't something that everybody wants to experience all the time because, as I said before, this can lead to burnout. But just knowing that you've got something in your life that can just lift you higher when times are a little bit testing is just everything. You could experiment and try new things as well. Don't be afraid to explore different interests. Your true calling isn't always discovered in one moment. It can be uncovered through curiosity. Listen to your energy levels. Pay attention to what lifts you up versus what drains you, because the right pursuits feel expansive, not depleting. Now, one thing I will say is take a piece of paper and a pen, and just sit for one moment and think of a day that drained you and think of a day that lifted you. At the end of the day where you're feeling invigorated, inspired, you couldn't wait to get to bed to wake up the next day and continue. What did you do? Where did you spend it? Who were you with? How did it feel? On the other hand, has there been a day that's drained you? You couldn't wait to get into bed. You didn't want to get up the next day to face it again. Where were you? What did it feel like? Who were you with? These are the clues to finding your passion and driving you in a way of success that you've never experienced before. Passion is the key to unlocking your highest potential. And once you align with what truly excites you, you start operating at a higher level, and the universe keeps delivering back in ways you can't imagine. So here is how to harness that energy. Firstly, commit to growth. Whether you're reading, taking courses, or having mentorship, always be learning, always be looking at how you can expand and grow and develop. Secondly, and this is a difficult one, overcome fear. Many people hesitate to follow their dreams, their passions, due to fear, but acknowledge them and don't let them stop you. Now, I know some of you might be saying, but surely your passion wouldn't be making you fearful. It's not necessarily the passion that's making you fearful. It could be your self-worth or your self-belief, your confidence. So just know that you have everything within you because that flame is burning for a reason. Just try it and see what happens. And of course, following on from that, it's taking action, because even those small steps towards what excites you can create momentum. So don't wait for the perfect time. Just start now. And finally, very importantly, trust your intuition. Your purpose and potential are deeply connected. If something feels right, why not explore it further? And crystals, of course, I'm going to discuss crystals. They are powerful tools that can help you connect with your inner drive and potential. So I've got 5 here that I love, but I would love to hear about any of yours that help you too. We're going to dive straight in though with carnelian. This is that beautiful orange crystal. It's a stone of motivation, creativity, confidence, and it will boost your energy and enthusiasm in ways you didn't know. You can wear it, as with all of these crystals, you can wear them so they're on your person continuously. Wear it on your left wrist to draw the energy in to your chakra and to you, and on your right to have that plus infiltrate your environment. Secondly, my favourite, citrine. A stone of abundance, a crystal of joy. This helps you align with your highest potential. The universe will start putting those jigsaw pieces together as soon as you have crystals like citrine in your life. Garnet. Oh, garnet. If you don't have garnet in your life, I implore you to look at garnet because it ignites your determination and helps you overcome fear and hesitation. This follows beautifully onto one of my bestsellers, Tiger's Eye, because it enhances focus, it gives you courage, it helps with decision making and helps you take action. And this follows on beautifully to sunstone. Sunstone fills you with warmth and positivity and increases your self-belief and motivation. What could be better than that? Imagine having all of these on your desk or on your person, on a bracelet, in a little bag, carrying them. I mean, talk about a powerful army of crystals to have your back. And of course, there are some different activities you could do to connect with your crystals or deeply with your passion. And incorporating simple rituals into your life can help you connect and nurture your drive. So what I actually really love doing, and most of you who follow me probably found me through my social media, so this will come as no surprise, but my daily messages of the day, I start with a little meditation with my carnelian, my citrine, and my clear quartz. And I ask for the crystals to give guidance for my collective, and that's where my messages come from. Okay. So meditation with crystals is going to be on my list. So just hold one of those crystals during meditation to enhance your clarity and energy. Okay. Also, start your day by setting an intention to follow what excites you. One I really like is, I am open to discovering what energizes me. Say that again. I am open to discovering what energizes me. You could also do some energy clearing. Use some ethically sourced sage or an incense such as sage or Palo Santo to cleanse your space, making room for new inspiration. And of course, I'm going to mention visualization. It's one of my favorite activities of all time. Close your eyes and picture yourself living a fulfilling life. What are you doing? How do you feel? Where does your subconscious take you? And make a note of everything that came forward within that meditation. Now, I just want to say thank you. You guys are my passion. I am so grateful for you because you allow me to lead the life that I love. And that is supporting others, helping others live their best lives. And getting your questions and your feedback really does mean the world. And this week I've got a couple of questions and I've got a couple of really lovely messages that I actually received both of them yesterday, and they kindly gave me permission to share. Now, they're not vanity messages, but I just want you to understand how crystals and energy and positivity can change your life. And these messages will do that. But firstly, let's get into your listener questions. Okay, so the first one is from Jonathan in Everton. Hi, Jonathan. I don't know if that's the local Everton to me or the one in the north. Wherever you are, hello. Okay, and his question is, I feel drawn to multiple interests and I don't know which one to pursue. How can crystals help me gain clarity? Well, the first crystals that came to my mind are amethyst and clear quartz because they are brilliant for helping bring clarity, for bringing focus, and I would encourage you to meditate with them while setting an intention to gain insight into what aligns most with your true self. Also, as well, do the activities that I said earlier. Write down a couple of lists. What is drawing you the most? What are the pros and the cons of each? I truly feel deep down that if you just allow yourself to feel and your intuition to waver in your favor, then I truly feel like deep down you know what it is. Now, the one that it could be might be scaring you, and that's cool, that's fine. If it didn't scare you, it wouldn't be important to you. But just know that you've got everything in you to go for it, and you deserve to live the best life. If it means moving away, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, as long as it's good for you, then go for it. And we wish you every success. The second question is from Karen in Hemel Hempstead. Hi, Karen. And she said, I've been feeling disconnected from my intuition. Are there crystals that can help me tune in more? Now, kind of follows on beautifully from the last question. I feel like there's been a lot of reading my social media because this seems to have been a theme of the week, and I'm glad of it. I'm so glad. But on a slightly different note, you could use Labradorite and Moonstone. Now, they're the same family of crystals, and they're both excellent for strengthening intuition in slightly different ways on different wavelengths. So, hold them during meditation again, or keep them on your nightstand to encourage intuitive dreams. And Jonathan and Karen, just wear these crystals, carry them, keep them about you, because they will keep working with you within your aura, your energy field, to help you work out and navigate what it is and where it is you need to be next in life. Okay, as I said, I've received a couple of really lovely messages. They're not vanity messages, as I say, but they kindly allowed me to share because to me, it just shows the power of spirituality and crystals. So if you're here and a little bit like, I'm not sure if this really is for me, this podcast found you for a reason, okay? So the first one is from Keely, and she said, "Good morning. I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to say some years back, I lost my granddad and went to see a medium to connect with him. It was one of the best things I did. The lady ended up inviting me to her spiritual circle to help me develop on my skills. However, at the time I found the group overwhelming and it made me doubt my connection to the universe and my guardian angels, as the people in this group were far more ahead than me. Needless to say, I stepped away from the group, and since then I have felt my connection with the universe not as strong, and I have been having trouble accepting guidance. My crystals even felt powerless. Then my mum told me about you, and ever since then I have felt alive again. I have recently been shown my path. I'm beginning to save money for my new career, and I all of a sudden feel aligned. I wanted to take a small moment to thank you for your daily messages. They resonate so much. You are amazing." Keely. Firstly, congratulations for getting your purpose and your passion straight in life. This is just a lovely message. Secondly, honestly, I know we've had a little chat and I am sorry to hear about the loss of your granddad, and sometimes we just need to go through different paths in life to find where we need to be. And at the time, that spiritual group clearly wasn't right for you. You discovered that, you moved on, and that's all good. But hopefully some of those teachings will have helped you now that you've reignited your path and your positivity and your healing. I just also want to say that I did speak to Keely, and then she went on to say that she was poorly since having her baby and was at a point where there was just no zest for life. However, she did say, this is her words, "However, I have had crystals from your shop gifted to me and I just feel surrounded by support and energy. It has really helped me reclaim who I was and I'm grateful." Oh my gosh, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I mean, yesterday when I read these messages, I felt a little tear, and just to know how much I support and the crystals and the work that I do supports you is just everything. I'm here for you now in the future as well. And I just hope that your spirit grows and your energy grows, your joy grows, and huge congratulations on your beautiful baby. This is the start of an exciting adventure and I'm very excited to be a part of it. My second message came from a lovely lady called Natalie, and she said, "Hi Claire, I hope it's okay to message. By the way, it's always okay to message. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for being a fabulous little business with the most gorgeous crystals and gifts. I've had an incredibly challenging 12 months dealing with multiple serious family illness, and the crystals I've purchased from you have helped me so much. Not only have they brought me a huge amount of comfort and guidance, they've also brought me hope." Oh, that's so lovely. "Every day, and especially on the darkest of days, I've carried or worn my crystals, and I swear they've helped me get through it all. I love them and will continue to love them and grow my collection. Thank you again, and please always continue to do what you do because you are amazing." Oh, Natalie. Oh, gosh. I just need a second. One moment. Oh, gosh. Do you know what? Some days when running a business, it can be quite difficult. Some days I feel like I'm just talking to tumbleweeds and, even though the interactions, the likes are incredible on my posts and the orders are incredible, sometimes there's no comments or it's just a few comments from my regular, wonderful, lovely people that follow me. But just sometimes it just feels like I am talking to dead air, if that makes sense. But to know, even if it was just one person that was affected or helped in this way, it's just everything. But to have a couple of you reach out this week, honestly, you don't understand. It's the right time. Sometimes it just feels a bit lonely running a business on your own. And my dream was to always help people and support people. I did that in the NHS for 10, 15 or so years. But this just feels even more special than that. And I just want to say I'm so grateful to all of you. Even if you don't want to reach out or comment or whatever, that's all good, that's fine. But to know that my books and everything are just out there, even just supporting one person, it just means the world. And I love you all for it. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Passion is already within you, loves. If you're looking for it externally, it's there within you. You just need to recognize, embrace, nurture it, and ignite it. So just take small steps daily. Surround yourself with the right energy and trust that the path will unfold as it should. If you have any questions about crystals, inspiration, personal growth, do send them my way and I'll do my best to answer them in a future episode. But for now, my loves, until next time, stay inspired, keep shining your light, and remember, say it with me, the right crystal will always find you. Hey, don't go yet. As a huge thanks for listening, I've got a special discount code just for you to use on our website, thecrystalbar.co.uk. If you pop the code podcastcrystal, all one word, in at checkout, you'll get a secret discount. And it is indeed a secret because the amount discounted will change through the year. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'd be so grateful if you could leave a comment or a review. A million thanks if you do. And of course, if you have a friend who loves crystals, please do share with them. Sending you love and light. Have a great week because you deserve it.